If you're feeling disconnected from yourself, or maybe you're just in a phase of life where you're feeling kind of stuck and you're not really sure why, I think one of the best things that you can do is to reconnect with your sense of wonder and joy and curiosity from when you were younger. Now, as an adult, this can be very hard to do. So one of my favorite ways that I have created to connect with my inner child is to make a digital collage fully through the lens of how I was like when I was younger. Now, don't get stressed. We're going to do it together. I have a whole list of questions that I made to get you into this state of looking through life through the lens of your inner child, things that will help you remember the details of who you were before the world told you who you should be. Now, before I dive into how I actually make digital collages, I think it's important to talk about why creative hobbies like this are so important. Especially as an adult, we live in this world where everything that we do has to be productive or for a purpose, and we always need to be optimizing our time to use it to the best of our capabilities. Even if the way that you're living your life looks good on paper, a lot of times there's this general sense of dissatisfaction or unfulfillment that is underneath the surface that we can't quite put our finger on why it's happening. As someone who has personally struggled with this, I really think a lot of this is attributed to not having a connection to our creativity. Right away when I say that, if you're someone that doesn't have a creative practice, I feel like it's really easy to put that in a box and say, oh, that's not for me. I'm not good at painting. I'm not good at drawing. I'm not a creative person. When in reality, creativity is just a mindset. Any act can be creative. In our hyper optimization productivity culture, I really think that one of the best things that you can do for yourself is to do things for no reason, to make something just for the joy of seeing it exist in the world, something that isn't perfect, that doesn't make you any money, something that allows you to just purely enjoy the process of creation. If you're new here, my name is JC, and I talk all about hobbies and how they relate to your mental health, things like crafting and gaming and reading. And I truly believe it doesn't have to be this whole big elaborate thing that takes a lot of time or a lot of money. All of this is such a big reason why I am a huge fan of digital collaging. Digital collaging is a hobby that you can do that requires no skill, no supplies, no money. You can do it no matter what energy levels you have. I literally do it all the time right from my couch or my bed. And today I'm going to show you exactly how to make your own. So for this digital collage, since I want it to really help you connect with your inner child, we're going to start off with some journal prompts to help you look at life through the lens of when you were younger. To start, you can either grab your journal or maybe write them on your computer, or just think about how you were like as a child. Think about what type of qualities you had, what you spent your time doing, what your favorite activities were. Really just brain dump how you would describe your younger self to someone else. Maybe you were the kid that made up elaborate stories, or you collected rocks, or you were loud and wanted to perform, or maybe you were quiet and you like to play video games by yourself. And this might be hard at first, but once you start to remember tiny little details, I feel like it's just opening the floodgates for you to remember the bigger picture of who you were like when you were younger. After you've gotten a general sense, let's start to get into some specifics. Think about your favorite movies or shows when you were younger. Think about your favorite colors or your favorite things to eat, the ways that you spent your time, the characters that you pretended to be, the books that you really gravitated towards. What objects or symbols did you use to draw? What topics did you obsess over? For me, I was obsessed with magic and fairies. I loved reading any fantasy books or watching Tinkerbell movies. I was super curious and imaginative. I love to make up characters and write stories. I was a huge collector. I had so many random little collections of things, whether that be stickers or quarters or stamps or rocks. I loved playing video games and being on my Nintendo DS or my computer. I was obsessed with space and I loved learning about the solar system. Just start to write down all of these random little details that start to pull together and paint the picture of who you were when you were younger. The best thing about doing this is that all of these things that you're identifying are probably still things that would bring you joy in the present day. The problem is that we don't create the time and space to indulge in those things as an adult because we're so worried about just getting the next thing done and doing things for work and checking things off our to-do list. But today we're changing that because we're going to create this digital collage that encapsulates all of these things that you loved when you were younger, and you can set it as your phone background or your computer background. You can print it out and put it right by your desk so that every day you have a little reminder of that version of you that's still inside of you that you can honor and do tiny things each week, each day to reconnect with that sense of childlike joy and curiosity and wonder in your everyday life. So now that you have created a whole list of how you were like as a child, it's time to do the fun part, which is to curate your images on Pinterest. So you'll just go to your Pinterest, and if you've already used it, it might start to be curated towards the things that you like already. You can go to your profile and create a new board. I already created a mini me board and started to save some of the items that are on my board. So I looked for chocolate chip pancakes and butterflies, outer space. Saturn was one of my favorite planets. Some fairies, the color orange. And as you do this, you might start to remember more things that you loved. So for example, I was looking up that I loved Polly Pockets, and then I remembered I also used to love Tamagotchis. So then I added one of those. I remembered that I really loved shells when I was little, and my grandma would send me shells in the mail, and we would always try to collect them together. So I'm gonna save some shells onto my vision board. I feel like it's so fun because once you start doing this, you will keep unlocking more and more things that you liked when you were little. One of my favorite snacks was goldfish. This will probably pop up like the actual goldfish, but I loved the snacks. My favorite were the extra cheddar flavor blasted. Yeah, these ones. Definitely want those on there. Some of my favorite characters, Lizzie McGuire. I definitely want a little cartoon of her on there. Oh my god, this is perfect. She's reading a book. She's so cute. I want some playing computer games. I was always on my computer when I was little. I remember it would be summer. My mom would be like, JC, time to go outside. And all I wanted to do was play my computer games. Oh yeah, Club Penguin was one of my favorites. Oh my god, I loved this Barbie genie game. Webkins. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Oh my god, Barbie Horse Adventures. I loved that game. Freddy Fish. So good. Oh my god, what is this? Baby Chrissy. I remember this game. I was obsessed with this game. Barbie genie game. I loved this one. Yes, we used to have this little genie bottle. Oh my god. I try to save a lot of different versions of photos when I'm looking them up, so I have more options to play with later. Another one is I love to collect crystals. I used to always make my parents take me to those shops where you could like collect a bunch of them. I was an OG woo-woo girl. I was obsessed with stickers. Oh yeah, I would have loved these sparkly ones when I was little. Oh, I loved playing with chalk when I was younger. That's a good one. When I was younger, I loved to make up stories. I actually published a book when I was in 4th grade, and I feel like I was just obsessed with making up characters and writing these fantasy stories. I used to sit in my little tree house in our backyard and just write for hours. So I definitely want to include that because writing is really cathartic for me, but I definitely don't create stories like I did when I was little, and I feel like that could be cool to connect to. I have this board called A Warm Hug that just has a lot of good cartoony type images that look really good in the collage. So I feel like these are really good to add too if you want to type in little characters or watercolors. This one's so cute. Okay, I just saved 82 pins. So now that you have all of these pins of what you liked as a child, you can also go to this board directly and find ideas that are similar to ones in this board. As you start to add, it will understand your personality and what you like. So it's pulling up Barbie movies, which I loved. Oh my god, I love these clips. And you can just go through and see if any of these resonate with you. Okay, now that you have all of these pins, you're gonna go to the app called Shuffles. You can do this on your iPad, on your phone, and this integrates directly with your Pinterest. So you go into the app, you press the pin button, and then you'll see the mini me board that you just created. When you click on it, it will automatically cut out the image for you. So then you can just cut it like this, and you can change how it cuts it out, but I feel like it usually does a pretty good job. And you can move them around your board just like this. So let's say I wanted to do this one, but I just wanted these two, then it can cut those out instead of the whole image. And then you can just move them around. Here you can just play around with the layers. So if I want to make that the bottom layer, I'll put it all the way at the bottom, and then I can just put these on top of it. I think that this is such a fun activity, and after you can put it on your phone background, you can put it in your computer. These can take a really long time to make, so I'll show you one that I already did for my inner child. So these are all the images that I picked. I also love to put a baby image of myself in the center just so I can keep her top of mind. And then I put all of these cute little quotes and things on top of it. And I just feel like it brings me so much joy. Like, how can you be mean to yourself when you just see this cutie little picture and all these things that you love around it? It really is the best hack for having more self-love and just treating yourself more kindly. Once you're done, you'll just press this arrow over here and then you'll press this one and you can export it as an image and download it to your phone, and then you'll have it saved. You can change your background, your computer background, and have a visual representation of your inner child. What I love about this hobby is how it makes me feel during and after. I just feel so lost in the moment and connected and inspired, and I feel like it's impossible to walk away from this activity and be in a bad mood because you're just so immersed in all of the things that you love and that really make up the core of who you are. It also just gives your playful part this permission to exist again. Like, you're validating and seeing and bringing to the surface all of the things that you loved when you were younger and that still definitely exist within you. And you're telling yourself that those things matter and that those things are worth spending your time and energy on. Since there's no supplies, you can really do it anywhere in your house, on vacation, on the train, on the go. It's just the perfect low energy creative outlet those days when you just want to lay on the couch or lay in bed and you're tempted to scroll on your phone. You can just channel that energy into scrolling on Pinterest. It cuts out the images for you and then you can just spend time curating it in the way you like. It's truly just so good for those days where you're anxious and low energy. I could honestly talk about this all day, but I want to hear how it went for you. If you made one of these, please send it to me. I've done videos like this before and you guys sending me your collages absolutely makes my day. It's so cute to see what you loved as a child and how much joy it brings you. So please send it to me if you made one. And if you're new here, I post videos every single week on things that will help your mental health. I really am passionate about creativity, so I try to share craft ideas and cozy hobbies, just things that will connect you back to this sense of childlike joy and wonder that we talked about today. Let me know if there's a certain video or craft idea that you want to see next. Otherwise, I am so grateful you guys are here. Make sure you subscribe and turn notifications on so that you know when I post the next video, and I will see you guys so soon.